So this is day 37, and it is the last of the love mornings, even though we're doing tomorrow for Christmas Eve. This is the last of the love mornings in December. We'll be continuing them in January. I think it's the January the 4th, I'll be restarting. So congratulations, this is day 37. Have a tot up as to how many you might have done. If you've done 21, then it's a new habit, so that's a great thing. And I know some of you here this morning, you've definitely made it into a habit, so congratulations for that. And 2 days till Christmas, a very unusual Christmas, but nonetheless it is still Christmas. And today's theme actually is, I thought, and I'm sure that some of you will join me in this, I'm going to dedicate this to my loved animal. I woke up this morning and actually I woke up thinking I had a hot water bottle on me, and it was just like this really big mound of heat next to me, and I realized it was the cat. And nearly every day I kind of look at him in here and I think, I can't believe you're here, how did you get here? And so I was just filled with this warm sort of loving gratitude. We call it santosha in yoga, and it's a feeling of love and gratitude. So I'm dedicating mine to my pussycat today, my practice. I'm going to invite you to, if you want to, dedicate yours to your animal, if you've got one out there, or a person. And we're going to practice santosha as we move through our imagine sequence quite slowly today. So our intention is to move with a sense of love. When things are heart-led, we tend to be able to get through anything. I think in my journey getting here with the cat, it was my love for the cat that got me through the difficult bits. Just turn around and think, well, I've got to get him here now with his little EU passport. So and here we are. And he looked at me today and I thought, yeah, he loves it here, he's happy, that was worth it. And when he's happy, I'm happy. So all about our love and gratitude, our santosha today. So let's find our seat, which feels fitting for this Christmas period, because perhaps things don't look as we thought they might look. Might be the understatement of the year. But we can always think, in order to build our happiness and sense of joy, we can always think of those things that we have got and that we are grateful for. So, and I just, when you think of it, what you're grateful for, we naturally kind of want to place our hands on our heart. So you might want to do that with me today as well, and have one hand on top of each other as we close the eyes and breathe together. So take a few breaths where you inhale and you expand and lift your heart up onto your hands to meet the hands. And as you exhale, open the mouth and release. Anything not needed. Breathing in, filling your heart with joy and gratitude. So maybe you think of just that one thing that you might be grateful for, whether it's your animal, a person, or a thing in your life you have. Or maybe it's just gratitude for being here, for your body, for your health. For just this moment here, your moment. And as you place your attention on what it is that you're grateful for, literally feel your heart fill up with joy and happiness. Maybe you can picture it in your mind's eye. Maybe you can even see it or feel it around you. And allow that feeling of joy and gratitude, of santosha, spread to fill the whole body. Every cell of your being. every nook and cranny. Every bone, every cell, and every nerve. Filled with joy and gratitude. Especially allow your heart to feel the heart comes up to meet the hands nourishing your own heart, sending yourself some self-love as well, some nurture for you. And let's release the hands and take a big yawning breath, lifting the heart up towards the sky, bringing the hands together. And then bringing the hands down to meet the earth. And good morning and namaste. So let's have the hands on the knees. Let's start to move. And you know, it's funny, I always think that if you start with just one thing you're grateful for, you know, in the morning, you tend to, as you go through the day, you'll start to think, oh, there's that as well. I'm grateful for that. So there might be something else that crops up through your practice that you think, oh yeah, I'm grateful for that. And it might just be at the moment, feeling grateful for your body and that you can move this morning, however you are. And use the breath and move with a sense of joy and gratitude as well. Allowing the body to soften. So when we move with an intention of love, our body tends to soften. And when they're on the opposite of love, fear, we tend to be all contracted and held. But from a place of love, we're soft, we're nurturing, we're kind to ourselves. The body feels safe and supported and nourished. And let's change over the cross of the legs and go in the other direction. Maybe a massage in the knees, and the shoulders circling at the same time. Maybe you move the head. Move in a way that makes you feel free. Focus just on the breath and the movement and how it feels. We start to bring the body into a place where it feels safe. And this is our receptive mode. It can receive all the gifts of the movement practice once you feel in this soft and safe place. Let's come to a stop and let's just take the head and move it side to side as well. Just dropping the chin down to the chest, rolling the head around. Go slowly enough so you can feel everything. Maybe the head goes in a full circle. Feel free to allow the whole of the body to move, not just the head and neck. Feel the interconnectedness of everything. And reverse the circles if that feels okay for you to take the head all the way back. Still nurturing, still loving. If your mind wanders, just take it back to your thing of focus today, whatever it is that you're grateful for. Come to the breath and continue to move. And now let's take the legs out wide, give them a shake, bang the drums. And then we're just going to walk the hands side to side. Softening the fascial connections. Allow the feet just to relax. Maybe hang the body at one side. I'm going to go super slow with everything today. We can slow down because we're heading into the holiday phase. Well, hopefully you can slow down. Maybe if you've not got a load of knitting still to do. Maybe there's, we're grateful for maybe that there's some silver linings there, that maybe not as much prep. There's no expectations this year. And just finding a little bit of joy in the little things in life. Now, as we walk the hands over to the right now, let's open up the left arm. Oh. I don't want to make you feel jealous here, but I just opened my heart to the sun there. And then around. It wasn't even forecast. This is just fantastic for mulling out today. Inhale and opening. And wherever you are in the world watching this, I do hope you can find some sunshine today. And if not, then find the sunshine within you, which comes from finding something that you're grateful for. And let's walk the hands around to the other side. Opening, expanding, and releasing. These 3 moves that we've just done so far. Lovely way just to waken up in the morning, to soften the body. Not so grateful for that drilling that's just started, so apologies if you've got that in the background. Take one more. Oh, big yawn and open. And then come to a cross-legged position with your right leg in front. We're going to go slowly today through this Imagine sequence, so you can really feel it. Then we add in the music again tomorrow in the session. You kind of got these movements in your head, and then you can just really flow with it. So we're going to start with the right hand out to the side, the left arm open up, holding your cup of love. Let's call this a cup of love in here. And then we're going to, in fact, ball, because we're going to take the ball and we're going to bring it over towards that right hand. Then we're going to start to lift the palm off of your cup of love all the way out in front and lifting up the chest, the armpits open here. And then we soften this right elbow. The left arm comes up and over the head and it hangs here. You hang the head. You're still opening the chest to start with. Expanded here. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, arch and round over that right leg. You're going to get a delicious soft in there on the side of the back. Start to sweep the arm around in front, lifting up the left arm. We come up to the upright just for a moment, drawing the fingertips back. And then we kind of pad the arms forward, taking the shoulders and the elbows, padding them forward. Just until you come to your, I don't want to say edge, it's not really edge, just that place of sensation. Drop the head and then walk the hands back up. Now from here, and I've told you the wrong leg in front, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to take the left leg. I'm going to bring it behind to a mermaid pose. So we start lifted. If you need to, take something under your seat, and it doesn't matter if that sit bone lifts off. at all. The right hand comes out to the side, the left arm, we're going to sweep it from behind. We're going to go across the horizon. So reaching forward, reaching. You reach over towards the right. At this point, you can lift off the hips if you like, or just take the arm full circle, but you push the earth away with that right hand. The left arm lifts off. The heart and the hips can lift towards the sky if you want. We go full circle. Just try and draw that arm back. Draw as big a circle as you can with that arm. The palms lifted until the seat finally comes down. We bring the hands out and then we bring this leg in and across in front of the other one. So we come back to the beginning. If you pause there, you can probably feel the difference between the sides. Right arm out to the side. Stay lifted. So holding your ball. Take it over. So feel that arch, this an internal rotation of the shoulder there. Following these spirals, you go over towards the hand, then offer your cup, your ball out in front, reaching it around in front, nice and slow. Comes out to the side. You lift up here. Lift up the chest, stay long in the spine and bring the arm over the side of the head. Doesn't it feel nice to move slowly? You feel everything when you move slowly. Get out of our thinking mind and down into our feeling body, which has miles more intelligence than our head. Now inhale, lift up and open your heart. And then exhale and round and release over that left leg. We walk the hands around in front. We walk the hands back to inhale and expand and lift it. And then exhale as you pad the arms forward. You feel each time you do this, you can soften a bit more. And then walking the hands back. I'm going to bring the right leg behind to make our mermaid shape. We say tall in the spine. We bring the left hand down, the right arm we sweep. Whoosh, softening that left elbow. We lift up the chest. If you want to, you can push the earth away, lift off the hips. Go full circle, lifting the heart, full of joy and gratitude, even just for the movement. Lowering down the seat. Now from here, we're going to bring the hands in front and we're going to change so that we're onto the knees and with the toes tucked under. Okay, so we're going to come up to standing from here. We want the knees quite close together. So we lift off the knees from here. We walk the fingertips back. Now we start to press the heels down into the earth and the head drops down until the tailbone starts to lift. You drop the head as you exhale. Now we're going to inhale, we're going to bend the knees, we're going to start to lift up the head. Now from here, we want to straight back. So I'm going to show you from the side here. I want the tailbone lifted up. As I lift my head, that's going to straighten out the spine. I bring my hands together in Namaste, and then we make these figure of eights. You might remember Swimming Dragon. One of my favorite sequences is Swimming Dragon. I think that comes up in late winter, early spring. We'll be doing that. Swimming Dragon. Whoosh. And then bring the hands to center. We're going to open the arms out. From here, we're going to do, remember the cups of tea? We're going to do both hands. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to bring the chin to the chest. As you bring the fingertips towards me, the fingertips come in towards the waist, still holding the cups of tea in the hand. And then the backs of the hands come round towards each other. At this point, you start to straighten out and you lift the palms towards the sky. You straighten the legs. You open the heart towards the sky. You start to open the arms, still holding the cups of tea. And then you start to look forward and straighten up. And we bring the hands together to Namaste. Just take a moment here to find your breath and find your feet. And keep the focus within or on the breath and just tune into any of the guidelines from me. I'm going to tune out any distractions. Now release the arms down by the side. So I'm going to start with the left arm here. So same action as in the warm-up. I'm going to slightly bend the knees and drop the tailbone as this ball comes over towards your right hand. Then, still bending the knees, offer it out towards the front. So we've almost got this kind of swimming dragon kind of spiral going on in the spine here. Then we're going to straighten the legs so this arm comes up and over. At this point, we're going to bring the left leg behind. Little curtsy. And bring the right arm over the top. Start to round and release here. And then bring the feet together and straighten up. We'll do the other side. Oh, you can feel the difference, even though it's slow and gentle. It's quite powerful. It's got all the spirals going on. So this right arm's out to the side. We bend the knees as we take the ball over. Walk towards left and then open it out towards the front. Still bending the knees. Got this slight spiral going on in the spine. And then start to take the ball up towards the sky as you straighten up and look forwards. When the arm gets alongside the ear, take the right leg behind. I'm going to bring it over. Little curtsy. You're just on the toe of that right foot. And then you start to round and we go full circle. Now from here, we're going to step the right foot out to horse stance. Okay, so deep horse stance. Drop the tailbone down. Feel like you're a kangaroo with a really heavy tail. Like really drop down into the earth. Find your feet. And then we're going to take a big yawning stretch. Gathering all the energy from the earth around us. Reaching out into the space. Bringing the hands down the midline of the body. Coming down to kiss the earth. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the sunshine today. And then we're going to bring the hands, this swimming dragon, so figure of eights, hands together, taking the weight from foot to foot. Whoosh, whoosh. How delicious does that feel? I love doing this in the morning. It really works with the fluidity in the body, getting all the joints juicy, the muscles juicy, the fascia juicy. And then we start to walk the feet together. Still swimming this dragon. And then coming to a standstill, we open out the arms. We lift the heart to the sky. You turn in a circle. And then you bring the heels down, you bring the hands together. And just take a pause here. So you can close the eyes and maintain your balance. If it feels too much with the eyes closed, then just have a soft gaze, drishti, on the floor in front of you. Feel the feet rooted into the earth. The crown of the head magnetize towards the sky and the heaven above. Lift the heart up onto the hands and feel the heart fill with love and joy and gratitude. Santosha. And then as you drop the chin down to the chest, start to release the hands down. Take them just down onto the thighs. Start to bend the knees just slightly. Start to drop and around the shoulders. Feel as if you've got your head is a heavy weight. Actually, it is a heavy weight. Allow that gravity to just take you down, down towards the earth. Just having a hang here for a moment, wherever it feels comfortable. If you need to, take a deeper bend in the knees for it to feel nice for the spine. Now bring the fingertips down to the earth. Start to bend the knees. Lift off the heels. If you can, stay balanced on your toes. As we just take a little happy squat. So maybe you can balance on the toes and lift the arms up. Woo! Yay! Good morning, wherever you are. And if you can drop the knees down, adjust the feet. Relax the arms down by the sides. Sit back onto the heels. And take the left arm across the right thigh, the right hand behind you. And just look over that back shoulder. Oh. Little robin. Slowly releasing from your twist, coming back through center. Let's take a twist in the other direction. Staying tall in the spine, but not rigid. And then gently release the arms, just come to sit. If you're comfortable on the heels, sit like this. If you want to sit with the legs crossed, then do. Let's just bring one hand on top of the other. And close the eyes. And again, remind yourself of where you started today, what you are grateful for, and maybe there's other things throughout your practice or that's maybe just come into your mind now. Think of all the things that you're grateful for right now. Literally feel your heart expand and fill with joy and happiness. And allow those sensations to spread, to fill the whole of your being. And then bring the hands together at the heart. And from my heart to your heart, namaste. And I just wanted to say to you this morning how grateful I am for you for continuing December. A lot of people just drop completely out in December. It's usually the quietest month, and you've kept me going. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people joining in January. You know, everybody starts in January, but you did December with me, and I'm so grateful for that. So filled with joy and gratitude for you this morning.
We've loved it. Just loved it, Jilly.